I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check smash, check smash.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Let's go now.
Now Willis. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
Willis to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. It is a touchdown. Butker's extra point is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. strong. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Second down and 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Now, faking the give. Now he'll run it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Hurts working in the pistol. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts to throw. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Throwing is Willis. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Willis. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the and good enough for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately...
And he's into the end zone. Has a touchdown. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Come on, come on. Hey, let go.
To throw, here's Willis. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score for the touchdown. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And Butker on for the extra point. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. He's going to run it. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it, and I think they used that to their advantage.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
63, 63, 63. Hey! Hey!
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the air again. Hurts. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Again, Hurts. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A first down throw for Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 57 yards. Hurts looking to throw on first, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Drive will start on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Run a little inside draw with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
McBride is the motion man. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King. 63, 63, 63.
On play action, Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump.
They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Willis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hurt. Hurt. Get up.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. They'll try to run with their fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the 1st down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Hey, smash Bronco.
Right back to the fullback. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now Willis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So, 3 quarters have...
Okay, break. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
Willis now to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. He's going to keep it in. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hurts. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go with the sneak.
You find yourself down big. Fourth quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Let's go.
They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. Will finally be brought down. That was something a little more than a mix-up. That was an outright catastrophe.
Well, Mike, we've seen a lot, but I can't pretend to say that we've seen it all, because I have to be honest, I've never really seen a guy go backwards that far, and have to imagine he's going to get a lot of sideways glances and eye rolls when he finds himself back on this sideline.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Tight end going in motion here. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Got it. Ready?
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Ready?
Throwing, Willis. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3. Here's Barkley, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing is Willis. That's caught downfield by McBride. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now, faking the give. That's caught! He is in for the score. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Butker now for the point after. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he will score. Game on. Dallas Goddard, touchdown Eagles. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
To throw, here's Willis. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Down the left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Okay, ready?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Willis. He'll complete that to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
19 Tiger.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Has a touchdown. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Barkley. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll run with Barkley. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think
that is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So they got half of what they need. The deficit is 8. But now the critical onside kick attempt.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. Now he'll air one out. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And this defense will take over here following the interception.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Willis to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Willis. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mud.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition.